BMX racing has been around since the 70s, and in 2008 it made its debut at the Olympics in Beijing. Since then, BMX racing has been at every Olympics: Beijing, London, Rio, Tokyo and Paris. Due to the Olympic regulations, they can't just hold the BMX racing event at an existing track. So in Beijing, they built a brand new track for the event, which currently looks like this. So after the 2012 Olympic Games in London, they wanted to keep using it, so they altered the track, as it was too dangerous to ride in the current condition for the event. To this day, you can still ride the track, but how much has it changed? So I've come to the 2012 Olympic BMX track to come and ride and show you how much it's changed, because there's a fair few bits that have changed if you can't tell already. So we will start on the second straight, but I can't film that yet, because if you can see the shadow of the velodrome, the sun is still over there, so going down the first and the third, you just can't see, so I can't show you from that side, but we'll get to the second straight because that's changed the most. Where the current second straight is, that's where the women's side was. So in the BMX racing, if you didn't know, women don't ride the pro second straight. It's a weird thing. So that is actually where the amateur was, roughly. And then this berm fanned out, and there was another, the pro straight was on the right side, and then it crossed back over. So at the end of the second straight, I've put an overlay of the actual track now. It came from the right side, and there was sort of, you did two tarmac landing pro jumps, and then it jumped over to the left like a diagonal jump, and then went under a bridge, which is the start hill now, pretty much, kind of, or where that second berm is. There was a bridge there, which is understandable why they took that out, because if I hit a bridge now, it would be a bit scary. Specifically about Team GB, Liam Phillips actually crashed. I'm pretty sure from memory he went under the bridge, come out the berm, and then there was two weird tarmac, it was so odd, it was like an uphill tarmac step up berm thing. I think he crashed there. I'll put in a clip if I can find one.
The gold spot at the moment. Phillips got a bad gap there, and Jimenez has found his way back. Liam Phillips. Second
straight. These jumps are different to what they were on the women's side anyway, but they're still, they're challenging now, so they would have been worse the actual Olympic track. But the first straight, this step up, step down was here, so the hill was at least double that height of what it is currently. But it was cool to know that that step up, step down is the same. The first jump's not the same because there was one or two gap, actually pro 8 metre jumps, so that was different. But that's first and second straight, so let's move on to the third and the fourth, which are very close. They're in the same place as they were, roughly. So this was the 2012 version of the third straight. As you can see, as the second straight is two straights, then the third straight has to be, because there's already the berm gap and just the men's side is different. So the first half of the third straight at the Olympics was different. If you can see just right here, that bit's different, and then they merge into the same straight, which it looks very long. It looks much longer than the current setup, which I'm about to show you in a second. Just a rhythm straight. Most of the time on a BMX track, that's the rhythm straight. The third straight is. And yeah, here is the current version of the third and the fourth, and then we'll get on to talking about the fourth in a second. Yes. Yes. As you saw there, the third straight is now a step up, step down, triple, and then you've got a very mellow step up, step down, which is a quad, and yeah, it's pretty, it's very flat to manual, but it's still nice and flowy, and once you get going, the whole straight is downhill, so it's quite a fast straight. And then it finishes off with a roller, and then a double and a roller. So you can do jump on, jump off, like you saw me do here, or manual on, manual off, or pump, manual the double. So as you just saw there, I rode the third straight and then the fourth straight. And if you look at this picture from the Olympics, the last straight is actually very similar. The first jump is a step up, which I'm pretty sure it's the same jump. Next one's a double, which is pretty much the same jump. And after the second jump, it was two big rollers, as far as I can tell. But currently it's a roller, and then the biggest double on that straight, and then another roller. So people have done jump in, jump out now. But yeah, it's a very progressive straight because it's building up the jumps. So I'm going to show you a full lap of the track at the Olympics, and then I'm going to show you a lap of it now when I rode it, and we're going to see how different it is. The London 2012 track was the only Olympic track before a couple of years ago that was still running. The Beijing track was abandoned, the Rio track was abandoned, and Tokyo, I haven't seen it since, so I don't know if it's still running. But recently the Rio track was redone and revamped, and I have done a video on this and how that track has changed as well, because that's mental, because that track has been abandoned for literally like 8 years, and then they've just fully revamped it and you can actually ride it now in Brazil. It's cool to have another track riding. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
The roof don't drop, so we poking out of the sunroof. No AC, no MP3s, only CDs. Tell me what you want to do. If I don't make it, please don't fake it. You got me if I got you. I got this spot too that I go to when the sun is up, the grass is green. There ain't no TV screen, only blue skies. Please use your imagination, tell me what you dream. And I picture you and I on the scene. But are you snapping? Cause I ain't getting cream from serving packets on the block to fiend. Some